Now that you're going out into the world, there's something you should know. You see that?
Yeah?
That's shit. And this is Shinola.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right.
Morons. I've got morons on my team.
Worked all week, I just wanna have fun, so I call up the crew and get it done. We don't back down, no sir, we don't run. You can kiss our ass if you want our guns. A fine Southern Belle on my passenger side, and a couple of cases of brewskis on ice. Yeah, to wash down all the liquor and the shine. I tell you it's going down tonight.
Hey Lord, whatever I done, don't strike me blind for another couple of minutes.
All right, so give us the lowdown on Chico.
Well, Chico is Chico, California. We got a copper right beside us. My seatbelt.
Is it cup? That is an undercover cop right there. But when was the city founded, or do you know the?
Oh yeah, I know some history of Chico. It was founded back in California Gold Rush. John Sutter, who settled, was one of the first guys to find gold in California and set off the gold rush. He actually had Bidwell, John Bidwell, Sir John Bidwell.
Sir John Bidwell.
Sir John Bidwell. He told him, and he had him work for him, and doing gold, and that's where Bidwell first got his first money, and then he settled this area, Chico. And he became like the Jefe, the leader of this area. He has the Bidwell mansion here. There's a mansion he lived in.
Aren't there a couple of Bidwell mansions in existence, or?
Might be.
Sounds familiar. Maybe this is the one. I'm sorry. Is it haunted?
Probably.
Supposedly?
Probably.
Maybe that's where I saw it.
They
I'm sorry.
actually, like 5 years ago, 2016, I think it was, they had a giveaway, a radio station, and if you won the radio station giveaway, you got to have your New Year's Eve party in the Bidwell mansion.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, I wanted to win that. I would have slept in John Bidwell's bed.
And there'd be a sign there that said, Tyler Swope slept here. So it was a gold town originally. I mean, the mines are where they are still around? Or?
Yeah, this whole Northern California is, the whole place got settled because of gold, gold rush. So yeah, John Sutter was the guy who originally found gold and set off the gold rush. And yeah, Bidwell was like his accomplice, partner for a little bit.
And what's the main thing here now as far as commerce?
The college.
The college?
Yeah, if the college wasn't here, this town would be dead in the water.
Really?
Uh-huh. They're it's hard to say. They're not open to new stuff. Chico is. They're very conservative. It's a conservative bubble inside of a liberal state,
Right.
So they're still very against marijuana.
Yeah, you went and spoke to the city council or to whomever?
They allow delivery services and the like, but they don't allow physical buildings as of yet, physical locations. And that's what I went to the city council meeting to say why they need to.
Because basically they're just making it more enticing for the black market.
Yeah, they're making a black market when there doesn't need to be one.
They're creating a black market.
Eat me? Oh.
Hey, somewhere to go and 5 minutes to get there. I'm the other way, man. I got nowhere to go and all day to get there. So you shot your video already for tomorrow?
Yep.
Exciting stuff, I'm sure.
Unibright. Unibright, yep.
Very cool.
Basically, yeah, I got deep into that video. It's good research too. So basically, Consensus, which is like the enterprise Ethereum blockchain company, it was founded by Joe Lubin, one of the co-founders of Ethereum. They purchased Quorum from JP Morgan. So JP Morgan in 2016, they created an Ethereum fork called Quorum, which was a private, consortium blockchain for higher transactions and speeds and everything. And they created the interbanking information network. JP Morgan coin was on Quorum. And Consensus acquired Quorum from JP Morgan in 2020. Well, it's more than just an acquire, because JP Morgan came out with their own blockchain division after Quorum, or before Quorum even. They dropped Quorum off to Consensus called Onyx. And basically the leader of Onyx and JP Morgan and Consensus, they had to talk together. And basically Consensus is building the tooling, everything for Onyx and JP Morgan. It's a collaboration. JP Morgan has a strategic investment in Consensus, and they're partners, basically. They've said that. So basically, the baseline so with these private networks, which Quorum creates, you're building silos on top of each other, because private network A or private blockchain A can't trust private blockchain B or private blockchain C, because there's no decentralized public mainnet, that no one owns. Network A owns network A. Network B owns network B. Network C owns network C. So how can they won't trust what this one's saying and that one's saying, because who says you're not lying? So basically, the baseline protocol is the middleware where these private networks will be able to trust each other, because they're going to connect back to the Ethereum mainnet. The reason they haven't been able to trust each other or connect back to the Ethereum mainnet to trust each other was because all the data was public. So if they put their data on there to the Ethereum mainnet, their competitors could go see it. How much they paid supplier A they bought that for, and they don't want their competitor knowing that. Fuck no.
So they wanted open source, but hey, with an asterisk.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So now that the baseline protocol is here, these private networks and banks and everything are going to be able to connect to the Ethereum mainnet. And it's actually pretty much happening. Consensus tweeted about all their suite of tools, Infura, CodeFi, Quorum, are all being tooled and adapted to connect to the baseline protocol.
So for the record, again, everybody always comes back to this part. So for those number go up people, you gave that to the community the first time back in spring of last year.
Yeah, it was pennies. It was around
2.5 cents.
Yeah, 2.5 cents
is what it was. It was 2.5 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, because I was sitting at the job that I had gone back in and was helping out, and I was looking at it when you did your video. And then here, all this time later, oh my God.
Actually, before we go to Bidwell Park, this is Merriam Park. It's a smaller park, more of like just a regular park.
Okay, so you gave it to us at 2.5 cents, and for the record, it is now $2.32 at this moment. For all those number go up people.
That's a good 100x.
That's a good 100x.
It's not bad.
Man, I want to tell you, and again, everybody, your calls, and I know you don't do financial advice, and you're not a charting guy and everything, but your ability to find those hidden gems, that not only that the number will go up, but for the reasons that it'll go up. Your ability to find those hidden gems is just off the charts.
Thank you.
I mean, I think you gave us a XOR at $1.86.
Yep.
And actually, you also gave us Energy Web token at $1.86. I thought it ironic that the numbers were the same.
The same, yeah.
Exactly the same. And everybody knows the story on XOR. It went over $1,000.
Yeah, I was blown away. I was like, 10,000x or 1,000x? What?
That was unbelievable, man. You definitely have your. I gotta make sure I don't get the kids on camera.
Yeah, this is the dog park. So before we go to Bidwell, I've always wanted to have Hank socialize, but I never can get to this park when people are here because of my content.
Right.
And then I freaking have jujitsu at night and work out at night, so it's never can come when people are here. So this is actually Hank's first time being
to interact.
Yeah, literally his first time to socialize with other dogs. So
all right.
I'm a little nervous.
So this could be a train wreck, is what you're saying?
Yes, this could be a train wreck.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Excited for you.
All right, Hank. Oh wait, let me get.
I'm excited for you.
He is so ready.
Who are them? Who are them, Hank? Hey, no, Hank. Don't bark. No.
All right. Puppy Hank
Come on.
and his first encounter.
Okay. I know you've never experienced this before, but it's going to be a good time.
Now, how old is Hank now?
He is 18 and a half weeks, 19 weeks.
4 months old. How much bigger is he gonna get? I sent you that one picture, that one chick had when we were back in Texas.
Bigger. Yeah, that was a big one.
I asked, is this normal? And they said, yeah. And I said, you gonna grow any more? And they said, nope. And I went, all right. That's why I took the picture of it and sent it to you. So this is what you can expect.
Oh, you want to make sure to close that.
I kept waiting for it to catch.
All right, Hank, come on. I know. It's okay. Scaredy cat. It's okay. He's a nice one. He just wants to say hi. Hey, it's okay, Hank. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Walks in looking finer than sin. I swear to God, the whole bar stood still. She had them cowboy boots, Daisy Dukes, rebel Dixie smile. Kind of girl your mama wants you about, with conscious swagger make a grown man cry. She's the kind of girl that'll blow your mind, the kind of girl that'll ride shotgun all night. A dive-bar legend, my tattooed queen. She loved that Kid Rock, Johnny Cash, and Bruce Springsteen.
So when you were in Miami, you had James.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What,
Lambo Chris was my other friend that I had there.
the one with the Lambo that you did the scene with?
Mm-hmm. But he was an interesting character.
Now, was the chick in the Lambo thing, was that scripted?
Oh, yeah, that was totally scripted.
Okay.
No, the girl.
Because I was like, okay, I'm not quite buying it. Not quite buying it.
No, it's totally scripted. I tried to do some unscripted stuff, but Lambo Chris was kind of a We did the scripted piece first, just in case we didn't get anything, you know? And then I wanted to get unscripted, because that's what I wanted. But Lambo Chris is kind of...
What if they throw something at the car if they get pissed?
Yeah, and just...
Because I've seen some of those videos,
Andy
and someone...
was just done by the... Like, after we did the scripted stuff, he's like, I just want to go home.
So the things that you missed most about here, number one, you didn't like it there as much as you thought you might. But other than that, what was it that brought you back to Chico?
Just my family's in the area, of course. I mean, nothing like specifically brought me back to Chico. I mean, Chico's not the greatest place in the world. It's cool, it's nice, but I just didn't like Miami. And my family was here. So, I mean, Chico's probably not even going to be my forever place, you know.
If you could, what would be your forever place?
I don't know. I'd have to go check it out.
Hadn't found it yet? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still on that journey to find that too. And I've got it narrowed down to about, the map.
Yeah. Same with me. I don't know. Hank, you need to go play. You can't just lay next to your owner.
Go be a dog. Look at that little one.
Hank, you need to go be a dog. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's okay.
You got a ball or something, I wonder?
No. Say hi to him. Say hi to him.
Zeus, come on, Rose. Come on.
That's funny.
Come on, let's get some water. Come on. Old. It's been a year.
So you're saying that's not the natural coloring?
He's usually a lot whiter.
Yeah, I just got this. I just got him, and he just got his second set of shots. He's only about 18 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's going to be pretty big then, huh?
Huge.
Wow.
He is massive already.
Wow, yeah.
Big boy.
Good dog, though?
Oh, yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Great dog. Just a little shy.
Yeah.
This is the first time in the park.
Oh. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yep, and he's still... Video I did with Jackson Palmer, that's right out that way.
Lucky Palmer?
Yeah, Lucky Palmer.
And you were saying he was like major league prepper.
Palmer Lucky.
Palmer Lucky. Ah, that's it.
Yeah, unfortunately you can't get freaking close to it.
It's like Area 52.
It basically is Area 52.
Oh, my granddaddy had a car like that. I love that car.
And I can't believe like no one in Chico has like figured that out. Like the news, like that's big news. Like Palmer Lucky had bought that. That guy's freaking big. He's richer than anyone in Chico. Way richer than anyone in Chico. So that he has bought that and is working on it, that should be like headline news in Chico. Like that should be like #1 headliner, like, but it's never been talked about.
I told you, I sent you pictures when I first started my journeys 3 years ago, and I sent you pictures that my friend, he works at that country club for one percenters. And I was showing you pictures because they bought the property that had Tenneco's old bomb shelter on it. And they turned into this luxury country club, and the downstairs, the bomb shelter, it's divided, oh my God, a private club within the private club. But there's a wine vault down there where people store priceless
bottles of wine,
collections of wine. There was one that when we were walking around that the door was to the cage, their cage was unlocked, and I said, hey, we need to lock this. He's like, nope, they're responsible for it, it's their key. And he goes, he's looking in there, he goes, yeah, that's about $1.5 million in wine. And I asked him, I said, what the fuck? Okay, they have $1.5 million wine supply. He goes, no, they got $1.5 million wine supply here. I don't know what they have at their home.
Yeah.
And the concept is, again, this is rich people problems. If they happen to be at the country club and the thing that they need right then, I gotta have a glass of blah 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 1924 right fucking now, then it's at their fingertips.
Yep.
Instead of, okay, well, what are the wines that you have? It's so important to them to have $1.5 million worth of the wine that they want at any particular moment while they're at the country club. Just blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's a different world, man. It's a different world.
Oh yeah, rich people are interesting.
And I took some pictures down when we were down in there, and I'm not sure I'm supposed to share them, but wow, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll fit into the rich.
Oh, I don't.
Oh heck no, I won't either.
Like when I was with Sleep Number, like when I was at my store, which was in the town that I grew up with, and all the surrounding areas, my employees used to joke. They say, "You're Kevin Bacon," and I'm like, "Well, I grew up here, but there's this little town over here, 40 miles away. I know one person there that I used to play against growing up, playing football, baseball, whatever." And I know him, and I know anybody from that town knows him. So, hey, do you know so-and-so? Yeah, they live down the street from us. Yeah, I grew up playing ball against him. Or if they were from one town that my daddy was from, or where I was born, everybody knew my daddy. Like one guy was the guy that gave my daddy his first job at a gas station when he was in junior high. All right, so let's talk on some crypto a little bit for the guys. Now I'm not going to ask you how you got started in crypto. You've told that story a million times. And for the people that still think that your first name is Chico instead of Tyler that don't listen, well then you've got some homework to do, viewers, on your own. We're not going to touch those. Not going to touch on those stories. But there was a question that somebody asked you several months ago. They asked you, hey, what's your favorite video? And your response was kind of like what mine would be if somebody said, hey, which kid is your favorite?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I love them both. So let me ask the same question a little differently. Of the videos that you have done, which ones are you the most proud of? Either in the production value, or the message that you sent, or something along those lines?
Production value and script writing and comedy is definitely the Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
That is definitely one of the top videos regarding that. But regarding like research, game-changing research is the one I had to delete. That was on Paxos standard coin being used by the MMM Ponzi. That was some game-changing research that I even got Paxos to get like uppity about. They put out a tweet after I put out my video saying that they weren't involved with that Ponzi.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I had to take that down because after I put out that video, I had the Russian Ponzi guys messaging me saying they were going to kill my family.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was like a year and a half ago. It was 2019 probably.
I remember the video. I don't remember the drama. Did you just kind of slip out the back door on that one? I don't blame you.
Yeah, I just deleted it and just stayed quiet.
Wow.
And yeah, they never messaged me again, those guys.
Now, your Binance material. Of course, nobody else had the balls to ask those type questions, either rhetorically or whatever. And you got some, probably part of the reason why you still get some shadow banning and bot attacks and everything from those guys. And I don't know if you had any other kind of threats or anything like that from them. But did you receive like any other kind of negative pressure from like other influencers and
regarding Binance?
Yeah, regarding your stance on Binance.
No, know. Like, I've stayed out of the influencer scene since 2018. You know, once I broke off with all those other guys, I haven't really conversed with any of them. Talked with their chat groups they have and whatever, because they all have Telegram groups where they're all in and they chat back and forth and talk about stuff. Yeah, so I'm not a part of any of that.
I'm so glad you broke away from those guys. I remember you did like a collab with 3 others, and you could tell that you were uncomfortable.
Not a big fan of just those guys. They're just not the best in the world.
And then I do remember after you came out with the Binance stuff, that of course they call you names and block you and all that stuff, but Bidwell Park. Yep. But I remember what's his name, Ivan on Tech.
Oh gosh, Ivan.
Then he went and did an interview with CZ, which basically, I don't know how he did an interview and filleted CZ all at the same time. But there were no hard-hitting questions. It was basically a setup. It was softball questions to allow him to establish a backdoor and crawl the way.
Yep.
So that, I guess, was probably the biggest influencer reaction that I saw happen. Well, they had to. CZ had to respond. And he used Ivan on Tech as his welcome mat to do that.
Yeah, he used a guy that's gonna do what he's told. Yeah, Ivan on Tech, though, that guy bugs me. He copies my content too.
Yeah, I remember when you
I called him out. That was blatant copying. I'm like, holy crap.
He even like paused in the middle of his sentences at the same part that you did. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, dude.
And even, oh my God, you won't believe this. Blah blah blah. It was just rephrasing what you had already said.
Exactly.
And so this is a natural pool?
Yeah, this is a natural. Runs from the Chico Creek, feeds it, and empties out on the other side.
So
it's called Sycamore Pool.
You got the doodle thing going on.
You're just a doodle pool.
Like, it's got the little hippie place where we hang out. I've showed it a couple of times in a couple different videos. That's my getaway. And it's only 15 minutes from the house. And so I'm trying to do that at least twice a week during the week. Just to, all right, this is my time. Thinking that maybe if I do that, the quarterly trips that I kind of feel myself needing, maybe I can spread those out a little bit. And maybe they would. I haven't just been as religious to that as I should have been. So it's running from that direction. Yeah. They carved this out. Okay, yeah, kind of like the Barton Springs thing.
The polar swim here every New Year's Day.
The Polar Bears Club?
Yeah. Everyone, it's lots of people, hundreds of them. And they all jump in here and swim across.
Awesome.
When the water is freezing.
And right now, water's cool, but it ain't cold. Feels good, actually.
Hank
Love you, Hank.
I know. Someone wants to sit down.
Is it a Portuguese water dog?
No, that's a golden doodle.
Oh, this is a golden. Oh, some of them look a lot like the Portuguese water
I know.
dogs because of the spots, right?
And the long hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him as shaggy as can be.
But we can call him whenever you want. That's fine. We'll call him, hey, you. A sexy older woman, man.
Yeah, she's all right.
Well, I didn't mean, let's run away and everything is going, let's run away together. There's kind of a sexiness to her. Oh, by the way, I need to get one of those medium shirts back that I gave you last night.
That is a golden doodle.
Oh, golden
yeah,
doodle.
His name's Hank.
Hi, Hank.
He's a... He is a handful. Yeah, he's only 18 weeks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he's...
18 weeks.
Yeah, he's gonna be like 90 pounds, probably.
He's gonna be huge.
Huge, yeah.
Hank, you're pretty cute.
He's a cutie.
I love the doodle part.
He's strong as a bear, though.
Yeah, he is.
Switch till he's 90,000.
I know.
Right?
Woo!
Better train
It's gonna be
him
bigger
quick.
than me.
Train him quick before he gets that big.
I am. I'm trying. Thank you guys.
You ladies have a wonderful day. Thank you.
You want to go across here, huh? Or you want to take a poop? That's what you want to do. You want
But-
me to clean your poop?
Oh yeah, the front desk clerk. She's like way hot.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking last night. I gave her one. I said, you know what? You need the one because she's from Chico.
Oh, there it is. That I knew it.
I said, yep. I will give you some privacy, Hank.
I knew it, Hank.
But I said, oh, you're from Chico? I said, yeah, you got to have one of the Chico ones.
Hey, Hank, get back here. Come here. Come here. Hey.
So yeah, the Binance videos you did, I thought those were just incredible. Like especially the first expose that you did.
Hey, grab him.
Come here, Hank.
Go through this way.
But especially those first ones that you did, where you were showing like the things down in Africa with the.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was interesting stuff. I just I stopped doing that type of content because I know what they're gonna try to do. Just like they sued that they're gonna try to lawyer me up, make me spend a bunch of money, which I don't need to deal with that. So, I mean, I can't speculate on stuff like that. I mean, I was small enough that they didn't think I was a big enough threat. But now that I have like that many subs, they would probably try to send lawyers after me. So, yeah. But it's true. I mean, yeah, it's just because who did they sue? It was Forbes, I think. Yeah, Forbes.
Did you see this? Brian, your wife needs help.
That's funny.
So, I gotta ask, because one of the viewers asked me to ask. So, Alastos, what the fuck?
Yeah, not as bullish on it anymore. I've kind of backed off from all Chinese coins because I found out what Chinese people are all about. So, yeah.
No, I didn't mean necessarily from your coverage of them, but I mean, what the fuck happened to them? I mean, basically, hey, it's another China thing, or?
I have no idea. I haven't even saved up on them. I still hold mine. It's only like 5,000 Elastos. But yeah, I don't know. Haven't been researching what they're doing or what's going on, so I don't know.
And to maybe calm the fears of some of the people that might say, you know what, this energy web is sounding really, really cool, but is it another Elastos? I mean, that's the question. It's
just look at the research videos I've done. Elastos didn't have connections like Energy Web does.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's how I feel. I'm just saying that's the question that's in the back of a lot of your subs' minds right now. They're like,
I gotta say to those people is watch the video.
It's
like, you can confirm the research too. It's all legitimate research. Just watch the videos. There's a big difference between my Elastos videos and my Energy Web videos. My Elastos videos were just describing the Elastos tech. There was no partnerships, there was nothing like that. There were no deployments with Fortune 500 companies. There were no deployments with countries. Now, Energy Web, there is confirmed deployments with Fortune 500 companies. There's confirmed deployments with countries like Dana in Germany, Austrian Power Grid. Elliott Group.
Yeah, and I didn't mean that as a backslap or anything, but I mean, like I said, that's.
But Elastos is, Elastos. Like I was bullish on Elastos, but it was risk. I only held 5,000 of them at, any Chinese project's a big risk because of how China doesn't like crypto.
Okay, so on the China topic, your opinion on this whole China banning crypto thing right now? Is it a smokescreen? Is it a reality? Is it a redeployment?
I already talked about that in the video. It's bullcrap. They're not banning Bitcoin mining.
Look at this tree. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a giant oak, huh?
That's like out of a storybook, man. Wow. I'm sorry. So you think it's basically going to be like 2017, where all of a sudden, okay, Bitcoin's back on, or are they going to redeploy it like you had mentioned?
China's enemy in the currency world isn't Bitcoin, it's the US dollar. That is China's enemy in the currency world. Bitcoin is more of a threat to the US dollar than it's a threat to the Chinese yuan. So Bitcoin is actually an ally in China's fight against
the US dollar.
Yes. It's actually the US dollar's ally in the fight against the Chinese yuan. That's the beauty of it. Is no one really wants to fully ban it, because fully banning it is what fucks you.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing. Okay. Now, are these just practice fields, or do they have like city games out here also? Oh, there, I guess they have city games.
It's mostly practice, but there's once in a while, I think like, group tournaments and stuff. I think. What are you gonna do?
So where did you catch that poison oak?
Not here.
Was it?
I was in Modesto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was down.
Oh, that's right. You were with Womp.
Yeah, I was with Greg at his place, and we went down to I forget what it was called. Some place.
Well, it's so funny because so many people send me messages too. Not as many as you get, but and Womp and I talk on Discord, and whenever somebody sends me a Telegram message and all it says is hi, I delete it and I block it.
Oh, yeah.
And evidently I didn't notice Womp's name on one of them, so we were talking on Discord one day. He goes, "Why'd you block me on Telegram?" I was, "Hi, I don't know." I said it must have been a hi. But he's a good guy.
Oh yeah, he is a great guy.
I believe you said last time when we were here, the population of the area, about 100K?
Yeah, it's just over 100,000 now.
Okay. So about the same size as the town I grew up in.
But when the colleges come in, it gains another, I'd say 50,000, 60,000 people, because there's two bigger colleges in the area, Chico State and Butte College.
And Chico States are the what? Wildcats?
Yeah, Wildcats, and the Butte College, Community College, are the Roadrunners. But Community College, Butte College, their football team's like one of the best community colleges in the nation.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Aaron Rodgers went there.
Okay.
Lots of NFL actual prospects go there. And basically, the ones who can't make it to Division I right out the gate, they go to Butte. Which is
either grade. Well, I don't think in Aaron Rodgers,
just bad kids,
eligibility or whatever.
Just not, looked at like Aaron was.
I tell you, it's funny, when we were growing up, actually when I got out of the Army and I was going to college, we had, on one side of the town, we had Baylor University.
Happy?
Which is the largest Christian or Baptist university in the world.
Right.
But like I said, I grew up in the belt buckle of the Bible Belt. And then on the other side of town was MCC, our community college. And so we were kind of like, in the movie The Outsiders, we were the greasers. And the Baylor chicks, and also Baylor is one of the most expensive colleges you could ever imagine, because it's a private university.
Yeah.
And so they were the socias and we were the greasers. And it was always cool. You know, that was always the challenge. It's all right, we're the kids from the other side of the tracks. Let's go steal their girls.
Leave them alone.
It was always fun.
That's awesome. Be good. Be good.
Man, these trees just blow my mind. And I know the camera's not going to catch the magnitude of this. Wow.
Massive oak.
It's just beautiful. After we left here last time, you know, we went all the way up to basically the Canada border. Mm-hmm. And it was just so beautiful just to watch the landscape and the scenery change all along the way. Mm-hmm. It's like, here's this. Okay, here's this plus the ocean.
Yep.
Here's the ocean and some desert. Here's some desert, ocean, and forest. It was incredible.
Yeah, the coast up here is, whew.
And every time that we said, I'll never see a thing more beautiful than that in my entire life. Oh my God, what's that? It was 30 days of that. But I mean, really, that started in Arizona.
Yeah.
But it really shifted gears towards the end of your stream that Saturday morning as we were leaving San Francisco.
Yeah. Oh yeah, along the Redwood coast right there.
Oh my God.
It's beautiful.
And if none of y'all have ever done the Pacific Coast Highway, the whole length of the state along, you're fucking crazy.
It's beautiful.
If you have the time and the means, do it with a friend and split hotel rooms on the way. It's one of the most enjoyable, breathtaking drives you'll ever take.
Oh, no. Again?
It's okay.
Again, Hank? Oh, well, you get him.
Sorry, Hank. Well, Hank is just full of shit.
I don't have any more bags if you do it again.
Oh, they probably have them in the little dispenser thingies, don't they?
Yeah, way back there.
Oh. So what else? Let me see. Let me see what any of the viewers said, because I put something on Twitter. Answer some of the questions that they wanted. I said, no token or coin questions. The first question is, how is Kennedy doing?
Kennedy is somewhere.
That's funny. I don't remember the original person that used to post, hey, can you please shout out to my girlfriend Kennedy?
I can't remember.
I can't remember who it was. I don't know if Kennedy is a real person or...
I don't know either.
But and if there is a real Kennedy out there, sweetheart, we apologize for besmirching your integrity. But they want to know how Kennedy's doing great, man.
He is doing about as good as he can. This is Hank's favorite spot.
Somebody asked how the air quality
It's actually not bad today.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
You can see the blue sky for the first time in a while.
I mean, if any of y'all watched the video of me driving in, it's even more clear now. I mean, here's the sky. The winds did what they needed to do to give us some blue sky.
This is a big spot. No way, honey. You can even get up from there.
And this is Chico Creek?
Yeah, this is Chico Creek. Little Chico Creek. Turns in up a little bit further to Deer Creek.
Let me see, because I know these people don't follow instructions. I said don't post here, post in the post on the tweet. Oh no, they didn't. All right, well, we'll check it again later.
I think the spot's a little bit up. There's a spot he can get in. Or wade in. Hank, come on.
So everybody wants to know how you do your research, and basically it's just you go out there and wherever the spirit leads, right?
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to it.
I mean, you're not necessarily looking for something other than let me see what I can find, and then it develops on its own.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when I wake up in the morning, I don't have a plan of, hey, I'm just trying to research on this point. You know, I just start opening tabs, Twitter, Reddit, 4chan, and threads, and seeing what's being talked about. I don't go to like normal, you know, mainstream media, news, you know, CoinDesk, Cointelegraph. I don't look for that crap because they're always late. Cover it usually.
Right. And they try to make it into a marketing ad anyway, more than a story.
Yeah. Come on, Hank. This is where you can get in a little bit.
Another question. Best brewery near Chico. IPA fan here.
Oh, Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada.
It's in Chico. Sierra Nevada with something.
Sierra Nevada with no pause whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
See, dude, man, get your tripod. Come shoot here. With the homeless guy right over here.
There's an encampment right there. He's made this his area.
So you were telling me yesterday about the homeless situation here.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad, and you said mainly due to the fires.
Yep.
Well, and whatever else is going on.
Exactly. Come on, Hank. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little bit of water, huh? Oh, yeah. Are you a Portuguese water dog?
I think she was making that shit up. I think she just wanted to come talk to you.
Come on, Portuguese water dog.
Is there any other? You think there's any other contributing factor? Or is that mainly it, the fires?
Fires are the biggest factor. It's just all over California. There's a homeless problem. Literally, you can't go anywhere anymore.
Yeah.
And then small towns like Orland, where my parents live, just 20 minutes away. It's only a town like 7,000 people. The creeks are taken over by homeless there. It's everywhere.
What do you think needs to change to solve that?
A big change. It goes from government to public servants like police officers. I mean, yeah, big changes need to happen up and down to solve it.
I mean, because it's not just a California problem, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere, oh yeah.
I remember when I was in Atlanta, I was there right before the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, no, I was there right after the Olympics. And what their mayor had done, basically chartered a whole bunch of buses, gave everybody a bus ticket to San Diego and $100.
Yep.
And cleared out the city of homeless people right before the Olympics.
Jesus. Yep.
Of course, all that's doing is, well, that South Park episode,
Yep.
which I think they were making fun of.
Yeah, exactly. Get in there deeper, huh?
So, favorite TV shows?
As of right now, I watched The White Lotus on HBO. That was a good mini-series. It's actually becoming a TV show. It's supposed to only be a mini-series, but now they're turning it into an actual show. Got renewed for a second season. Favorite TV shows of all time, Breaking Bad. You can't go wrong with that.
Right.
Ozarks. Love Ozarks. Comedy. I don't know. Comedy is hard because there's never been a really good comedy series that's kept able to, you know, make it all the way through funny.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, yeah. Yeah.
I tell you, man, in life, if you can't compare something to something in any Seinfeld episode, it ain't worth talking about.
No, Seinfeld was good, but there were some seasons and episodes that weren't so funny, but yeah. Like Silicon Valley, that was good for the first couple seasons. The later seasons get kind of
Have you seen on Netflix? There's one. It's got Christina Applegate in it. But have you seen that Dead to Me? That
I haven't watched that one.
That's a good one on Netflix. I think they've done 2 seasons now. That's a pretty good one.
Thanks.
But I'm in love with Christina Applegate since Married with Children. So,
yeah.
But it's really good. You get to see you still get to see the funny side of her, but you get to see the actress side of her in that one.
Yeah. Look at him laying in the water.
But the storyline's gonna flip you on your ass. It's pretty good.
You like that? You like laying in the water, huh? This is a bath for you, huh?
Music, you like all music, basically.
Oh yeah, I like anything. I mean, classic rock's my favorite, of course. But I like, 90s up to 2000s rock. Some of the newer stuff. I like some rap, of course. Country music. Older country music. Stopped getting good in the 90s.
It's funny, I think I shared with you, but right before I went on last year's trip, Pandora threw a song by the Moonshine Bandits across. And I haven't heard the Moonshine Bandits in like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'd forgotten hip hop. I'd forgotten all about it. And I went, oh my God, I love that song. And so then I started listening to like, all right, let me put them in as the channel and see what the new stuff is. And again, I don't need songs about, oh, we got so drunk last night and and I'll kick your ass in a fight. Not those type stuff, but lyrics in country western music, in my opinion, are pound for pound the best of any music genre. I just love how they make it funny and they can talk about sex without talking about sex, but everybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But then to add that hip hop element to it, it kind of went, ooh, that's where I live.
Yep.
So I kind of pulled that down. That's kind of my favorite right now. But man, I can listen to Beethoven. I can listen to the B-52s. I mean, I'm everywhere.
Me too.
And I love it all.
Oh yeah.
It's just sometimes I'm in the mood for this.
Yep. All right, Hank, I gotta go pee. You can be right here by yourself. See my penis. Oh, come on, Hank. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on, let's get in the water. Took me down. Jesus, you got leash wet. Yeah, clean yourself off.
Now, you originally had said that it was your mama's side of the family was from here?
What's up?
Your mama's side of the family was from here?
Yeah, no, well, my mom's side of the family, her mom is from Canada.
Okay, I had it backwards.
My dad's side is actually more from here.
More from here? Because that's quite a journey from
Oh, yeah.
that part of the Canada to here.
My grandpa is from here. He was actually born in a rail car. Yeah, in Portland, California, where my parents live.
Interesting. I'll cut this out if I need to. So when you say dad, did she remarried?
Yeah, she's remarried.
Oh, okay. They don't get the right to know everything.
Yeah. Come on, Nate. Let's get in deeper. You like this?
Now, I also remember you doing a story. There was a, quote, suicide or, quote, overdose down in Mexico.
Oh, that was, Matthew Mellon.
That's it.
Yeah.
Was that related to the Binance stuff, or was that more related to,
That's more related to,
not Quadriga, but the other one?
yeah, I don't know who that's really related to. Brock Pierce?
No, okay.
Yeah, and Tether and stuff, those guys. I think. I don't know. I need to re-research that, actually.
Because I was thinking about that story the other day. I was like, he never did a follow-up on that.
No, I need to re-research that. Okay, Hank, we're going to make our way out so you don't get filthy with dirt. No laying down, Hank. Get your paws. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on.
And if you had your way and you didn't have to work.
Go. Go, go, go. Don't lay down. Come on, no. There we go.
If you didn't have to worry about YouTube censorship or the rebound effect of repercussions, like you were talking about earlier, where you were getting death threats, what would be your next video that you want to do but you can't? Well, not can't, but you're just not going to because it's easier
I'd
not
like
to.
to dig more into them and Ponzi, of course. What happened to it, what they're using now, are they still using Paxos? And I actually tried to look into that a while ago just to see what was going on. And yeah, I think they've probably transitioned to a new stable coin. I couldn't find information regarding them still using Paxos.
Still seeing a lot of USDC get printed, almost like Tether type prints.
Oh yeah.
Lately. Same people?
No.
Different bad guys?
Well, USDC is, Jeremy Allaire of Circle and Coinbase.
But if you can buy one with a fake Tether, you're trading a counterfeit. You're trading a counterfeit bill for a real bill.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, right?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the same people behind USDC. I mean,
but yeah, we are seeing a lot of historic prints on the USDC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that USDC, but it's more regulated than Tether, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know about an audit if one's been done on either of them.
So if you had one thing, I know you got a million things, and then we'll finish this up. And I appreciate you letting me.
Oh, of course, man, no problem.
Walk around with a camera and ask you these things. I also appreciate even more the being able to sit down and watch the fights and talk about real world shit and everything.
Life.
Yeah, life.
It's outside of crypto.
I enjoy the hell out of that. Both times, last time and this time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad to call you a friend in the real world.
Me too. I'm glad you're my friend, dude.
And not just on the
Telegram.
On the
Not just a face on Telegram.
But if you could tell, not just the most thing, but like maybe a couple of handful, the most important thing that your viewers and that crypto investors or interested crypto investors everywhere, what would you say the most important things that to them to consider whenever they take any step in crypto?
DYOR. Don't even take all my information because I'm sometimes wrong and I get it wrong. DYOR. That's the best you can do is to do your own research. Have the trusted sources that you have and see what all those trusted sources are saying, not just one of them, and make your informed decision.
I wish he'd be able to show his emotions more.
He's friendly.
Oh, he's
a coward.
He's a puppy.
He's a coward.
Be nice.
It's okay.
He's afraid.
It's okay. He's just getting used to interacting.
Other dogs.
It's okay.
He likes the water.
He loves it.
Is that his first time in the water?
No, he's been in before.
So DYOR.
Yeah, DYOR, that's the most important. I mean, anything else in crypto is based on DYOR. If you don't know how to do that, then you're not going to have a fun time. Because even like I said, I mean, most people in crypto aren't out for your best interest.
No.
They're out for their best interest. I mean, even myself, I get it wrong sometimes, and I'm trying to be the one that's out for others' interests besides myself. So you can't just rely on one source of information. And that's why I try to, you know, look at both sides of the coin, I say, just because you gotta, I mean, what's this person saying and what's that person saying, you know? And then make your own, and sometimes you have to make your own decision, you know? No one's gonna tell you what to do, you know? So, yeah, TYOR. But yeah, and take your losses. I mean, that's again, you're gonna have losses in crypto. And
zoom out.
Yeah, zoom out and don't try to blame others, because again, if you DYOR, that was up to you. That's why it's called do your own research. So don't blame others, because that's gonna get you nowhere in life. In general, if you blame others for your wrongs, stoic. You gotta be a stoic. Stoic. It's okay, dude. You are just so afraid of stuff. It's okay. Hank.
What I really like about this area for me personally, since I live in the pollen capital of the world with my allergies, is that whatever is here, thank you, Lord,
it doesn't.
It's not in my. It's not in the danger zone for what I'm allergic to.
That's good. Well, Chico's the city of trees, so it's surprising that you don't have allergies. Hey, no, Hank. Well, leave them alone.
Yeah, mold and pollen usually are the worst, and if there's not a lot of humidity, you don't have as much mold. So I think that's.
John Bidwell, the guy who founded it, his wife was a huge arborist, like loved trees and everything. So that's why there's so many different varieties of trees around here, is because they planted them.
So the Bidwell family that owns the Arizona Cardinals, is that the same people?
I don't think so. I don't know though. Probably not.
I think his name is Bill Bidwell.
I don't know, but it's possible. Hank, you are excited right now. I haven't seen you freaking
That's great.
pull so much. That water got you pumped up.
Anything else that the guys should know?
Be ready for fun end of the. Hank, no. Hank, stop. Hey, you stop. Chill. Chill out, dude. You need to chill. Yeah, no, be ready for the end of the year. Is all I gotta say. It's gonna be another hype cycle, and people are gonna get caught up in a lot of the baloney. You know, take your profits when you feel comfortable. If it's not at the right time, who cares? Because it's probably gonna crash back below where you cashed out at.
All right, so here's a quick follow-up question on that just came to mind, because for the people that say, oh, this next bear crash is not going to be as bad because of institutional money.
Bull crap is all I gotta say. Those institutions, when they cash out, they have big bags, let me tell you. And they bought OTC, which didn't affect the market on the upside, but they're gonna not sell OTC. They're gonna sell on exchanges.
They're going to sell wherever it's best for them.
Wherever they can make the most money and get out the quickest.
So if I were to sit here and look where Bitcoin was at Christmas, which was what, 10,000, 12,000?
Yeah, around there, I think.
If I were to sit here and make a prediction, I'm not a chart guy either, but if I was to say, you know what, before the next bull run, I think we're coming back down to the 8 to 10,000 range.
No.
On the next bear market. Do you think that's out of the question?
No, it's going to hit around 2030, where we came down just here recently. That's going to be the low.
Over the next 3 years?
Oh yeah, it's not going back past 20,000 in my opinion. That's what happens in the cycles. The high of the last cycle is usually the low of the next cycle.
But we went down to 3,600 in 2018.
Yeah.
Or 2019.
I mean, and that got close to 1,200, you know?
Right.
Of course, it didn't get to it, but.
So the low of this cycle, if that's where you're saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be probably around 30,000, in my opinion.
Okay. I think we're going lower. But again, who knows, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, Tyler, man, I appreciate you letting me bring the camera into part of our day. I know that the guys out there will really appreciate it.
Of course, man.
It was kind of neat, kind of fun, but again, I love this park. I remember you sharing it with us last time we were here.
Bidwell Park is a very nice park. It's one of the gems of Chico.
And here's a single mom or older sister. You can't tell anymore, man.
No, you can't.
You just can't tell anymore.
Traveler's van. That guy's roaming the country.
But really appreciate it, and this is gonna have to satisfy the needs of some of the more faithful in the Chico Army.
Well, I appreciate all the Chico Army and the guys who watch this content and the other side of Chico besides just the face on YouTube.
Absolutely. Beautiful little town.
Me out and about doing stuff.
All right. Well, you guys take care. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk at you later. Vaya con huevos.
See you guys.
Welcome to the mid-tempo, you know what that means. Chicken grilling, frog gigging, sipping on that sweet tea. Granddaddy's Mossberg, bringing home that clean meat. Sneaking through the woods straight, covered up in real tree. Bug knife swinging on my belt like a wind chime. Strolling down a dirt trail, rolling up a good times. Glock 40 tackle box and a trot line. Cooler full of wiser and a jar full of moonshine. Plucking on the 6-string, chilling on the tailgate. Parked around the bonfire, sipping on a cold drink. Leather work boots, stomping through this red clay. Johnny Cash barking while I'm loading up my 12 gauge. Way down in the cut where we bounce around on them mud grips. Raised up on the river, we slicker than wet catfish. Never seen us coming, but bet that they gonna see this. Trailer made till I'm in my grave, we on this Tennessee shit.
They never saw us coming, now they gon' see this. We worked hard for it, you can't believe it. Yeah, we sip shine and keep it real.